Can you hear me now, guys? Sorry. Just let me know if you can hear me now. Hopefully it works. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Devin. Sorry. Sorry for that. Sometimes you never know what what happens with technology. So an early shocking lead for Sporting Club Delhi. Augustin with the goal for the club from the capital, Augustin Lal Rochana, and East Bengal had an early chance. Miguel with an opportunity just seconds into the game. And now they have to chase 6.5 minutes down, at least on my clock. So this is now going to be a tough one for the red and gold. The first check for East Bengal FC as there's a free kick from the left with Bipin and Miguel standing over the ball. Bipin into the danger area. Cleared by Ribeiro. Shot attempt. Oh, and that's a goal. Terrible goalkeeping from Vishal. Edmund with the equalizer in the 7th minute. It's all happening at the Saltlake Stadium. Terrible goalkeeping from Vishal. Edmund with, long range attempt. And I don't know what the young keeper was trying to do there, but certainly that was not good enough. Let's see that again. Free kick cleared by Ribeiro. Edmund with a volley. That's a good connection, a very good connection from Edmund Rajindika. Huru can't chase him down. And Vishal Yadav flaps at the ball, I think. And within 7 minutes, we've got 2 goals and all to play for. Counter-attacking move now for East Bengal. That's another long-range attempt. A little overambitious. Looks like Miguel was interesting to see. Oops, Delhi now on the other end. Right, FC Goa, we'll come to talk about it, Augusta, maybe at halftime. Next time, Blues talking about Edmund again after this goal. You have to say it shows what he theoretically is capable of. Another chance maybe for Delhi SC. Important clearance from Anwar Ali. Very, very important. Otherwise, that could have been another chance for Sporting Club Delhi, who keep the ball. Azhar. Manoj Mohammed, but into the arms of Prabsuk and Gill. Next gen, he has a certain level of talent. But again, at his age, can we still talk about talent? That's the question. What you're saying, a weekend with 6 in the weekend to see them team play, and this is the start you get. But again, and thank God, a goal. Yeah. Finally, a goal from him. When watching Ashu on fan code global YouTube platform, East Bengal on the right. Ooh, I think that's a foul from Clarence. Yeah, penalty given against Clarence Fernandez for a foul on Edmund. Crystal John. And let's see Clarence. Oh no, he plays the ball. If that first replay is right, plays the ball. And then, of course, there's a touch on the man from the young centre back. Penalties Bengal, yeah. Let's wait and see. with Ezejari set to take the penalty. But I would like to see another replay of that penalty. Crystal John. Vishal Yadav. That's not a penalty. Ochut, yeah, that was my feeling as well. Ezejari already on 2 goals. Can he make it 3? And that's a goal. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 2-1 East Bengal. But it's one of those penalties where I always say is, you know what, you should be retaking them because he does stop twice. It happens nowhere in the world, I know, but... And that is going to be now an interesting one. Within 12 minutes, 3 goals. East Bengal now leading 2-1 with Ezejari with his 3rd of the campaign. No, that's not a penalty. And now I want to hear from East Bengal fans who have often criticized referees. Are you going to say honestly that this is not a penalty? It's on you, East Bengal fans, right? We've had that discussion last season when Nanda Kumar, I was in the stadium, I saw it in front of my eyes, Nanda Kumar with a handball, right? So are you going to be honest enough about this and say that this is not a penalty? Let's wait and see. Edmund is 20, surely he's not 9 to 20, but he can still improve match by match, I guess. Again, match by match. Next Gen Blue at 27, you don't. You're normally done. You can stabilize and yeah, nothing more, nothing less. At 27, you need to be a finished product, at least as an attacker, I would say. And now it's going to be interesting to see 13 minutes on the clock, advantage to the Kolkata Giants. Delhi FC with an early shock. Edmund beaten his man. Pippin came in. Ejari loses the ball. Ejari, and that's a foul on Azhar. Interesting to see now the momentum because East Bengal now have the momentum on their side. SC Delhi had it after the first 3-4 minutes when they took the lead. Now it's an advantage for the Kolkata Giants. And for Delhi, it will be interesting to see if they can keep it together or not. With Joseph Sani today in the squad, along with Babovic. Interesting also after the so-called problems between the coach and the player, between Thomas Schorsch and Ayush Adhikari. Ayush Adhikari back in the squad, at least on the bench. Azhar plays it to Clarence. Azhar loses it. Interesting to see. Sorry, that wasn't Azhar, that was Ayman. Transition to the peak of performance phase going for 3-4 years. Exactly, Shuman. That's the problem, with our players. Do you think AIFF will get the house in order so next season is not at risk as well? Shreya, I think the problem at the moment is this season is still not clear. I don't know if you guys have followed what's been happening in Kochi, that the press conference was not allowed at the Nehru Stadium. I mean, there is no clarity if tomorrow's match between Kerala Blasters and Mumbai City can happen or not. We are in that kind of a situation. Delhi is trying to combine. Maybe a chance now for East Bengal to break. No, Vipin plays it back to Jay Gupta. So therefore, Sasha, I say this very often here on my lives. Let's not talk about the next season. Let's focus on the now, because the now to survive already is difficult. If tomorrow the Blasters are not allowed to play in Kochi, which is possible, I think, after what happened today, because suddenly they're wanting more money, right? um, we are in the situation of how is this going to pan out, right? So to me, um, I am as an Indian football fan very very worried about the realities of where we are at this moment, right? That the ISL is happening is a wonder in a in a very positive sense, and the rest will have to see, right? Delhi trying to build up from the back. Clarence Fernandez looking on the other side for Augustin finds the winger, the man who opened the scoring. Missed the chance to play to Joseph Sunny. Plays it back to Azhar. Chips it forward. Babovic, but with Rashid, who's wearing the armband, the captain's armband instead of Sal Crespo. East Bengal nicely playing, combining. Jay Gupta. Back to Anwar. Plays it across to Jeekson, who's slotting in as a centre back with Kevin not there at the moment. Yeah, Vishal Yadav making mistakes, too many mistakes in my opinion. He also looked wobbly for me against Bangalore. And that's another corner for East Bengal. Switch on at 9 minutes and 3 goals in 10 minutes. Not sure. Build up plays, two go to defenses haywire so far. Shobit, the first goal is a combination of good play, right? And again, individual class and brilliance from Augustin, but also a mistake from Jay Gupta to allow him the space. The second goal, the sort of the equalizer to me, is another corner for East Bengal. Um, is Edmund's class and capabilities, which he does not show that often. I have to sometimes say, that goal is real class, but it's also a massive blunder by um, the keeper because there's another header for East Bengal. So therefore, that the third one, it wasn't a penalty. Sorry, mistake by Crystal John and his linesman. Clarence clearly plays the ball and doesn't play the foot of Edmund, and that gives you a third. So therefore, those are the sort of three different goals in three different situations with different reasoning of why those goals happened or didn't happen. And already one match has been postponed, and if Kochi doesn't happen, why am I always reminded of the 90s? And it was, yeah, not only that, we're still talking about it. Odisha started formally training. I don't know if you've seen that. Odisha FC today started training in Bhubaneswar. So that's that. Interkashi also still no clarity in regard to where they're going to play. Nice ball across from Hudu to Augustin. Joseph Sani on the edge of the box. And good defending from Miguel Bipin. Bipin looking at options, plays it back to Jay Gupta. Miguel beats his marker, and that should be a foul given. Sorry, that was Anwar. So, Ochut, I think two matches have already been shifted. One in Kochi, sorry, one in Chennai, and the second one was, of course, the Odisha one, which got postponed. And now the whole Kochi situation seems to be very very tricky, right? So therefore, for me, mm, it's very dicey when we want to talk about that situation over there because there is no clarity of where we stand, right? That's my big concern, right? And yeah, it's therefore allowing Delhi some space. Delhi combining, but losing the ball. Back with Delhi. Guru, the captain, to Hudu, looking for Ayman. He's playing a little bit more central than he did in the first game. Hudu keeps the ball, gives it back to Ribeiro. Azhar. Azhar plays it across to Clarence. Nice little twist and turn from Mohamed Azhar. Clarence looking for options. Plays it to Rafael Ribeiro. Gugu. Back to Clarence. Looking at Ayman. Plays it to his twin, Azhar. Looking for Joseph Sani. Could have been an interesting situation if Joseph Sani tries to buy something in that situation, because Anwar's hands were around him. East Bengal clear, but back with Sporting Club Delhi. Surely, if they're not the teams to run the league in Britain, it couldn't have been any worse than what the AIFF does. Sasha, I think the clubs are somewhat semi-independently running the league, right? So therefore, the question is, we've seen now Bangalore, we've seen now Mumbai, where they've put in those LED boards. We've seen a certain level of branding in Bangalore and in Jamshedpur, which we're not seeing here in Kolkata. We're not seeing in other places as well. I don't know what the status of the ground is in some places. Ayman with a through ball, but that goes into nowhere. Delhi's moving with ease in East Bengal half. Pressing needs some intensity, I feel. Yeah, pressing or just, not allowing the space, right? We see Ayman, we see Augustin, these small, nippy players who are twisting and turning. East Bengal want to have more control of the ball and play from what we see. Delhi want to really combine and play fast forward. Ooh. Prabsukan put under pressure, trying to build up from the back. Babovic charging at him, had to clear it. Manoj Mohammed. Azhar plays it back to Clarence. Back to Azhar. A little bit of charging from Ezejari. 3 goals already to his name. Now surely a candidate to be top scorer. Oh, Augustin fighting with Jay Gupta. Oh, does a nutmeg against Bipin. Gugu. East Bengal dropping deep into their own half. Ball across for Manoj Mohammed, who keeps it in. Cleared by East Bengal. And throw in SC Delhi. Throw in Manoj Mohammed. Joseph Sani. Beats Anwar. Into the box. Joseph Sani, and Anwar does recover. Does well. But concedes a corner. Good movement from Joseph Sani in this situation. But Anwar Ali with that lunge and with his... Okay. That goal kick given. Okay, maybe Joseph Sani was outside. So with a long kick. Ball in the SC Delhi half. Interesting to see. I've just seen it now a few times now with Oscar Buzon, but also with Thomas Schorsch, who just let the ball roll out. Don't stop the ball when the opponent has a throw-in to allow their teams to rebuild, regroup, as East Bengal play amongst them, their own lines. Jackson, Miguel, being challenged by two, by the twins. The crowd looks good. Aman, let's see what the numbers are. So Pippin into the danger zone, cleared by Ribeiro. Ball across to Jackson. Anwar. Looking at options, then again back to Jackson, who plays it to Miguel. Miguel on the edge of the box, chips it across, and that should be a goal, but Zizari can't beat Vishal. Hang on, where can we watch? I subscribe, but stream is not okay. It was showing for me. Weird. As always with these things, Roshan, the best thing is to do, right? Take a screenshot of that um, preview page of live and then put a tweet out linking fan code, linking the ISL, linking East Bengal and SC Delhi as well. I think that's the best thing you can do at this stage to try and, get some interest. Why is this not happening? Ball back with East Bengal. Jackson to Chunga. Chunga across to Bipin. That's a good cross. Bipin Singh. Jay Gupta back to Bipin. Bipin on the edge, and that should be another corner. Yes, it is another corner for the red and gold. Might be the fourth corner, maybe. And those of you who are watching this watch along, you're liking it, do leave a subscription behind. Like, and that's a header from Jay Gupta, I think. Miguel. Yep, it was Jay Gupta. Miguel with his corners. Dangerous for the red and gold. Jay Gupta coming in. Can't press the ball downwards in his flight. But good movement from the left back. Heard about it. Yeah, Karavas is here. Yes, I have. Shaheen and again, I saw a little earlier Mumbai City flying into Kochi. Delhi trying to combine there, so I don't know what to say. Uh, Augustin against Bipin. Augustin plays it back to Hudu. Azhar, Hudu. Hudu, Ayman, Azhar looking. Didn't get there. East Bengal trying to counter in their own home venue. Do you know what it is? We're like for game week 1, if I understood transfer correctly, has it been a top 15 most attended leagues in the world? Sasha, if you have in Kolkata, Mohun Bagan getting about 30,000, If you have East Bengal, I think had 17,000, BFC had about 12,500, right? If you just add up those three matches, um, then you know you're at 60,000 plus. So therefore, that means you're more than 10K already for those six matches. You know, so therefore, so therefore for me, um, it's not a surprise because there are not many leagues who get that many yeah people attending. Neil D'Souza, I yeah, good positive football I would say from both the teams, and seems to be the drinks break. Yeah, the teams 31 and a half minutes. Quite a lively game, I have to say. I totally agree with you, Neil. Positive football, both trying to play football, and East Bengal actually being challenged by Delhi. That's a positive in my opinion. Maybe I would have not thought about that. And yeah, Manisha Kalyan is on fire. 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 mark. Also shared 7 goals in 7 matches. Very good for Indian women. Hitesh, she is now with Alice in Lima. So therefore, that and yeah, Park, she was fine. That's not a penalty. They're just showing the replay. Um, that's a mistake. And yeah, how was the first? A good goal. Augustine, very smart, beat Jay Gupta on that goal. And yeah, and um, yeah, very smart. Terrestrial problem. Yeah, Kumar, we've spoken about it now multiple times. Let's wait and see what happens on that one. For me, there seems to be a transmission problem you're facing too. Yes, I am. There seems to be some issue. East Bengal was putting in some decent crosses, yes, Neil, and Delhi trying to utilize the speed of their wingers, especially Augustine has to be the pick amongst the players. Azhar and Hudu trying to control the midfield. And Aman, I agree, I see midfield better than East Bengal. It's interesting. I didn't think that, but Hudu and Azhar and Ayman are controlling it better than Rashid, Miguel. So that's an interesting one. Free kick from the right for East Bengal. We're in the 34th minute. Miguel and Bipin standing over it. Do you think Miguel will try to curl it in into the danger zone? Yeah, Miguel curls it in. That's a lovely curler. East Bengal, maybe with a ooh, that was dangerous play. Not given. And maybe a chance for SC Delhi to break. Oh, Rashid loses the ball, but luckily still gets a foot to it. Augustine with the ball. Augustine against Anwar and against Jay Gupta. Anwar takes the ball away, but it's a corner for Delhi. Interesting to see in this counter-attacking move. East Bengal looked a little slow, but they did recover in the end. East Bengal have a lot of ball playing players. Corner for SC Delhi, 35th minute. Azhar to take it. First corner for Delhi. Plays it short. Kudu. Back to Azhar, but Bipin clears. That's a wasted opportunity for the guests from the capital. Kudu leaves it for Gugu, I think, yeah. The captain comes across to take the throw, and he'll take a long throw. Gugu into the danger zone. Headed on, but collected by Prab Sukhan. I think Clarence was the one who got his foot head to it, sorry. Istigo was good build up. Yeah, that was a very good goal. Augustine, and the second one, Edmund, with a good volley. Oh, East Bengal again losing the ball in build up. Ayman, Ayman moving in. Ayman trying to take a shot, but that's overambitious. Looked like an attempt he made for the India under 23s when he had scored. Little selfish there, as these Bengal faithfuls are at the ground. Prabsukan to take a goal kick. Long this time. Chunga clears. Ball high. Ayman and Nanda. Ayman and Nanda. Nanda keeps the ball. Edmund loses it. Wins it. Nanda wins it, loses it. He's going hence and forth. Now suddenly the ball out to Bipin on the left wing. Got some space. Beats Gogu. But intercepted by Delhi. Ribeiro. Ribeiro looking for a long ball to Babovic, but that's wasted. Senior Women's Asian Cup broadcast program Paramount for Australia and USA. I'd watched the Men's Asian Cup 33 on Paramount. Okay. Let's see where it is shown. I think it was Sport Digital here in Germany, or Sport Digital as we call it. Let's see how many fans have turned up on a Saturday early evening. Yes, Ochut, it looks, again, I always say don't have a look at stadiums in India. At kickoff, have a look at, um, after 25, 30 minutes, then you will know. Miguel, this time on the left. Yeah, he's carrying the ball too long, in my opinion. Needs to release the ball quicker as he does here now. Nanda on the right. Nanda looking to cross, but Manoj Mohammed lunges in and clears for a throw-in. Okay. Alianza de Lima. Yeah, Alianza is the best team Peru. They've won the league titles in 2021, 22, 24, 25. Peru, they play through football. Yeah, tough football. Yes, Sitesh. Very true. And again, a problem with the live. 1 second, let me sort this one out. Seems to be unstable today. East Bengal with the ball. Miguel looking for, and that should be a third. Ezejari with his fourth goal of the season makes it 3-1 for East Bengal FC. And that's a good timing to score in the 40th minute as the red and gold Miguel with that lovely through ball. And Ezejari with his second of the night, his fourth of the campaign. East Bengal sixth overall, and nicely done by the striker. Brilliant through ball from Miguel, and the striker through the legs of the keeper. Yeah, that's where you have to either get your legs down quickly or close your legs. Vishal Yadav beaten for a third time. Which was 37 minutes. It seemed to be a 4-minute lag. Oops. This East Bengal striker is going to win the Golden Boot. Augustine, if you've got 4 after 2, then to me, um, yeah, 12, 13 should be easily possible for him now. Delhi FC have the ball. In Delhi FC, it looks all nice. Good combination play. Ball towards Augustine, but actually an easy collection for Prabsukan. The problem for Delhi is it all looks nice. It all looks something to build on, but East Bengal have been clinical when they got their chances. And that's the difference between a new young team squad and an experienced team. Oscar has built a team which can. Oh, terrible. Vishal Yadav loses the ball again. Ball forward to Bipin. Side netting. That's the problem for him now. As we see Shovik Chakraborty and Devjit Mojumdar on the East Bengal bench. Ezajari's off-ball movement is good. Yeah, it's very good. It gives your midfielders, your wingers options. Okay, Roshan. Yeah, they had it initially, and it switched also. It's also turned on and off once in a while. That's a good through ball. Still with SC Delhi. Babovic loses the ball. Bengal can't get it away. Azhar. Babovic loses the ball. All about the scorers jersey has the Kingfisher logo. Yeah, I saw that as well. I'm not sure if because it looks like it was printed on the sublimated jerseys, and maybe did it come off? Didn't have enough. We will maybe find out later. But again, it doesn't matter. Ezejari is fueling the dreams of the red and gold faithful. Manoj Mohammed. Manoj Mohammed. Manoj Mohammed! Brilliant shot attempt. And great save by Prabsukan. Suddenly the left back with a right-footed attempt. That one came out of nowhere. Hope we can see the replay. Manoj Mohammed ventured into unfamiliar territory, and that's a brilliant shot and a one-handed save. A one-handed save from Prabsukan. Very, very important in the 44th minute, because a second for Delhi and suddenly would have had game on. Early high form from East Bengal SC, but SC Delhi had some good moves forward. Yeah, Roshan. Totally agree on that, as we are in the 45th minute. But what counts in the end is the final result and the points. And on that front, at the moment, if it stays this way, East Bengal would go or would stay top of the league, while SC Delhi would go bottom of the league. So therefore, that has to be kept in mind. SC Delhi have given a good account of themselves, did the same thing against BFC, but BFC also with the experience and the class won that game. And this looks the same here with Bipin now on the prowl. Bipin looking to play across to Nanda. Nanda takes too long. Bipin, that's a good cross. Not good movement from Nanda. Should have tried to judge. I bought ISL pass with 299 asking match pass. Smith, log out, log in. Maybe there was a problem. should work. How's promotion relation going to work? Sasha, at the moment, as from what I understand, one team down, one team up. And yeah, but again, I think the ISL clubs are still talking to the AIFF of not having relegation. 3 minutes of added time. 44 the field. Nanda Sikar should have tried directly. Was not good decision, in my opinion. Roshan, I agree. We should give some credit, give the Devils its due that they have sent anyone to Australia well in advance after injury for practice in Turkey. Yeah, Hitesh, but why did they do it? Because the IWL was held as a tournament, right? So you didn't have any other option. So this was your best option, and therefore they did it, right? So therefore, yeah, give them a credit. But again, why was it done? Because there was no option at home. 47th minute, second minute of added time, 3 minutes added on in this game. East Bengal will try and play it out. Anwar Ali to Jackson. Plays it to Nanda. Jackson still has the ball. Jackson plays it back to Rashid. Across to Jay Gupta. Then let's see with the ball in the last minute of added time. Gogu. Hudu. That's a foul on Hudu by Miguel. And for East Bengal, the next match, as per plans, would be on Friday at home to Jamshedpur FC, while Sporting Delhi would be playing their next match on Thursday in Goa. And then match day 4, East Bengal versus Goa. And on Thursday, March the 5th, and Sporting Club Delhi would have to face and travel to Mumbai to face Mumbai City. Throw in, maybe the last action of the half. Headed on into a danger zone and given as a free kick. And that's the halftime whistle from match referee Crystal John. Kolkata Giants East Bengal Football Club going with a 3-1 lead into the break. Early goal from Augustin Lal Rochana for Delhi SC in the 4th minute, equalized by a lovely volley from Edmund. Mistake from keeper Vishal Yadav. Then a penalty given for a foul on Edmund by Clarence, which to me wasn't one because Edmund, yeah, there's a contact, but before that, Clarence clearly clears the ball and Ezejari puts the red and goal ahead with his 3rd goal of the season. And then Miguel finds Ezejari once more, and he coolly slots home through the legs of the keeper to make it 3-1 after 40 minutes. And therefore, the Kolkata Giants are ahead. Now there's a view of the stadium. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. It looks the middle and the upper tier, not badly filled. Maybe 25,000 people in the stadium. That's good. So East Bengal go in with that 3-1 lead into the break, and they'll be surely happy with it. And if they can keep this advantage, if they can win this today, then East Bengal would once again go top of the Indian Super League. Then with, at the moment, 6-1 goals, 6 points on the board, and SC Delhi would be bottom of the table with 1-5. So therefore, that is the situation where we are. Does SC Delhi have the youngest ISL squad, Roshan? They would be amongst the youngest. Or maybe, and maybe they are the youngest, yeah. If SC Delhi defends more mature and keeps attacking high, they can make a comeback. Roshan, very difficult because I think East Bengal is much more mature, has also the quality, especially in the attacking line, and that will be interesting to see how they stop it. Kumar says another thing, Clarence Fernandez was out of position when third goal scored East Bengal strike, and sometimes he was confused to come forward and mark the defender. Kumar, yeah, you might say that, but that is also when the striker is smart enough to move away from the defender, right? To gain that gap. Clarence is still a young centre back and again a talent, but Ezejari is just an experienced striker, and you see that movement and you see that shot that he directly takes to score. That is world class. Figueroa is running the show for East Bengal. Yeah, Neil, he's the one who is sort of controlling the tempo, controlling the game. It was only once that I felt where they were sort of outplayed was or had problems when after that corner, SC Delhi moved forward and put pressure on it. Rashid was lucky to get the ball away, but still Delhi put pressure on them when you realize East Bengal is slow to move back. That's the only, I think, weakness that I saw in this. But otherwise, East Bengal has been class. And again, maybe the pressure of having to go behind, having suddenly to build, having suddenly to create, I think maybe helped them a little bit on that front as well. SC has a lot of scope to improve the young players, as Thomas Josh. Kumar, yes. Again, but you know what my problem is with SC Delhi and learning this and that? Isn't that the same thing what we're now saying for nearly 2 years with Hyderabad FC? At some stage, you need to sort of, um, you know, we need to mature, right? And that is, I think, one of those things where I say, okay, can SC Delhi really mature at some stage and become a better team? Are they in that situation? Are they not in that situation? So to me, that would be the question. Can they mature in this ISL? Because you have to mature quickly. SC Delhi, for me, will be one of the teams fighting relegation if they don't quickly learn and minimize their mistakes. Because otherwise, again, yes, Mohammed and Odisha are there also in the mix, but SC Delhi most probably is. If it continues like this, what I've said earlier, if you lose, let's say 3 matches out of the first 4, you will be under pressure. Now, what is your take on Joseph Sani, striker for SC Delhi? Kumar, one or two nice movements. The one good move, really good movement, was when he beat Anwar Ali to try and get past him and got into the box, but lost the timing of most probably when to release the ball and play it into the middle. So that would be that. But again, I think Azhar would have been my pick of the SC Delhi players if you would ask me. From that perspective, I thought good movements. But as Aman says, long passes are not good. Aman actually, some of them were actually really, really good. So therefore, to me, you know, so let's wait and see if they can change something. But sometimes their gameplay could be a little different. Modern Sporting is the most favorite for relegation. Let's see, Kumar, if they remain that. Only one weakness is the high line. Better opponent can give problems to East Bengal. Yeah, Neil, that's one thing. And they seem to lack pace, huh? The defensive midfield and the defenders seem to lack pace from what I've seen. Rashid, little problem. Jigson certainly is not the fastest. Anwar can be, but also can be beaten. So therefore, that is going to be. And I know, as you correctly said, it is one of the things that. Uh, um, that um, Oscar likes to play a high line. Um, if you don't have the players for it, then it becomes a problem, and that's going to be the test. But so far, Ismail has done most of the things right, and very interesting to see how they progress in the season. As I said, I was looking at some of their following matches. The next match is upcoming Friday, hosting Jamshedpur FC. Then East Bengal host on 5th March FC Goa, and then on 14th March, East Bengal is hosting Kerala Blasters. So a lot of home games. The first so-called away game, at least on paper, is against Mohammedan Sporting on the 21st of March. And then East Bengal have to travel to. Where do I see them? They have to travel to Chennai on the 11th of April, host Bangalore FC, host Punjab, host Odisha, travel to Mumbai, and then finally play Interkashi. So therefore, there's a lot of East Bengal has that a little bit of an advantage of having more home than away matches this season, given those realities. Just seeing, says Roshan. Yeah, um, it's it's not a penalty. Sorry, it's we can talk about it day on day in and out, and that's um. But Kumar, I'm just watching the replay. Huh? Ezejari didn't beat Clarence; he beat Ribeiro. He just Ezejari 2 goals, three attempts, only 11 touches and 2 carries. So that shows you, uh, you know, and yeah, they're showing the goal from Augustin. That's a good one. Actually, an easy feint to beat Jay Gupta and then also the outstretched leg of Anwar Ali. But yeah, Augustin, 21 touches, 85% accuracy of passes. Not bad. And as they're showing the other side of the stand, that looks well filled to me. A so-called East Bengal legacy fans would come to stadium just saying legacy and heritage apart from talk on social media. Kumar, they're there. Today they're there. Um, so they're there. I would say 25, 30,000 people. It looks like maybe even a little bit more, but the numbers are there today. What's your opinion on penalty? Neil, it wasn't a penalty. I mean, there is no discussion. And um, I would like now to see an East Bengal or like to see East Bengal fans come forward and say, you know what? Okay, in this occasion, we were lucky, right? There's been a lot of blame game over the last few years that, the ISL against us, this, that, everything. Now, East Bengal fans again, and I've said it last season when you had this situation against Mumbai City, where the penalty, Nanda handles the ball in the area just in front of me. I was there at the game end of Jan last year. And again, that was not taken seriously. So therefore, these are some of the things that I would look at. But yeah, at the moment, it is advantage East Bengal, and it will be interesting to see what they do with this advantage. Do they see it out? Do they try score more? Because the question is, can Delhi do something in this game? Will they try venture out, or will they fall back and defend now? Will be interesting to see, because this has been a good half of football, because Delhi have come to Kolkata and try to play football, and that's going to be the challenge now for them, if they can do something with the game or not, um, because yeah, the challenge is on them. Won't be easy, because it's one of those games where either it is already done and dusted, or Delhi SC tries to come back, score maybe an early goal in the second half, and then hope. Yeah, therefore we'll have to wait and see what happens. But to me, um, what really is the next step for these two teams? Now that I did not see penalty situation. Kumar, Terence tries to clear the ball against Edmund, touches the ball, and then there is some contact with the striker. But again, he's clearly cleared the ball, but it's given as a penalty, and it wasn't a penalty. Crystal John, without controversy, is not possible. I think he has main character syndrome. Yeah, but Neil, you know what? The other day against FC Goa, the red card against the Inter Kashi goalkeeper, according to me, is right, and the AIFF turns it around. Where my credibility of the AIFF and credibility is something which I should not be naming in one sentence, because it doesn't work. Um, but Luis Tares, clearly, if it's given a foul, if you're giving a penalty, it's clearly denying an opportunity of goal. So from that perspective, I would have said, because I don't have another perspective to say, did Mohamed Nemel hit or have contact with Tares before Tares had contact with Mohamed Nemel? So therefore, from that perspective, I would always say, you know what, guys, penalty and a red card, and the red card is turned around by the AIFF, right? Where I clearly say, you know, You know, so therefore, that's it. Come on, Arunda. I don't think you should say something about Intakashi. They're your friends after all. Aditya, it doesn't matter who are my friends, right? To me, there is only um, right or wrong, and it doesn't matter, right? SC Delhi penalty for SC Delhi. I didn't see any SC Delhi penalty situation. Also, I don't think East Bengal deserved that penalty. No way, it was penalty. Rather, that guy should have been booked for simulation. I don't think it's simulation, Aditya, but it wasn't a penalty either. So yeah. So therefore, again, and when right decisions are turned around, then we have a problem of credibility, right? So therefore, for me, that's another problem that we are sort of in, you know, creating for ourselves, which is not needed. So therefore, yeah, therefore that's another problem for us, and let's wait and see what we can do. But at the moment, it is the way it is, and I can't change it. You will not be able to change it. So therefore, it is something that is the way it is, right? So yeah, what to say about that, right? Reminder: if you haven't, Hiren and I did a game week 1 review. We'll be doing reviews on a uh, uh, on a regular basis, and Hiren and I, and we started off yesterday with a review of game week 1, and yeah, watch it, enjoy it, give us your feedback. What do you think, guys? And keep on supporting as always. As a share, if you like this video, leave a like behind, share it with other people, and also if you can, subscribe to the channel. At the moment, we stand at 3,790 people who have subscribed. So thank you very much. And yeah, help in growing the Arunfoot community. Recently, my interview with Chuck the Football is online. Watch that. Early interviews with Sportfolio as well, or with Drogbaba, and also other things. So therefore, thank you very much as always for your support on this platform and this channel. Another thing, goalkeeper Sporting Club Delhi should be changed with Nora Fernandez. Yes, I think so, Kumar. I think you need someone to come in, and um, I think as a young keeper, Vishal Yadav to me is not a ready product. Um, mm, and so um, you know, so therefore for me, um, I think Nora Fernandez, or even on the if he was on the bench, I would have said Karanjit Singh as um, East Bengal F kickoff for the second 45. And also a reminder, I'll be doing also live watch along of the Jamshedpur versus Punjab FC game. So do watch that as well. East Bengal from right to left, white kickoff, and SC Delhi from left to right. Interesting, we discussed that yesterday, Hiren and I, because Pulostar supposedly said this um, on the broadcast the other night, that the teams playing in white are all losing. So that's an interesting fact, which I wasn't aware of. So far, all teams who've worn white kits, and we've had they've all lost. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know if there's a curse on white kits in the ISL, um, but that seems to be the case at the moment. So yeah, nice piece of information. So therefore, do watch the short. Um, um, a discussion, not a short one, half an hour nearly. Football has gotten soft. I don't think so. Where can we watch the Women's Asian Cup? ABD, I don't know at the moment. In the last few years, it's always been on Star and which offside. Augustin has been poor for us. Neil, he scored the goal, and he had one or two situations. I don't think he was poor. I think he's been the better one of the wingers, to be honest, for them. Yeah, Baovic just offside. Matej Baovic hasn't settled to life in the Indian Super League. Was good for Delhi. Was good for Interkashi as well. Has to pick up. Gogu finds Hudu. Hudu tries to play a through ball through Babovic. Too many legs. And maybe a chance now for East Bengal to break. Miguel looking for Nanda. Nanda Kumar. Nanda Kumar! And blows it over. Wants a corner for it. For what do you want? I don't think there was a contact. Was there contact? Lovely through ball from Miguel. Ejazari was offside, and yeah, Nanda blows it over. That's not a corner. Ribeiro, and that's a terrible pass from Ayman. But good through ball from Ribeiro to Babovic. I want to opinion Benfica went to press with the Jose deserves a red card. Yeah, Aditya, I think he deserved a red. And again, you know, terrible pass again from Nanda. It's just shameful. Again, the question isn't if I like Vinny Jr. or not. I'll be honest, I don't like the player. But racism or now supposedly homophobic comments don't really make it better. So therefore, it's a disaster. It was a disaster. It's a disaster. Joseph Sani plays it to Babovic on the left. Matej Babovic with a shot. Don't keep it on target. Goes wide. Matej Babovic getting more involved. The striker from the Balkans picks the ball up on the left. Moves in. The ball gets a little turn, but turns outside, curls outside. Udu. Delhi trying to play football. Baovic. Ayman. Hudu. Back to Gogu. Clarence. Manoj Mohammed. Looking to play Ayman. Whether it's football or Summit, Delhi is always a bad experience. Okay. I really hate Vinny, but it's not place racism a beautiful sport. Okay. I don't think it's your beautiful sport. It's everyone's beautiful sport. Babovic keeps it. And Jay Gupta just about clears it for a corner. Looks like Matej Babovic wants to join the party. Does well to control the ball. Cheekson and Anwar clueless for a second where the ball was. Mohammad Azhar to take the corner. Second corner for SC Delhi. Cleared, headed out. Hudu plays it back. Hudu. Hudu finds Joseph Sani. Joseph Sani, miscued shot. Goal kick, East Bengal. And Aditya says, come on, Delhi, I can't see East Bengal winning. Come on, allow them. A win, Aditya. Be fair. 51 and a half minutes played. East Bengal Football Club 3, Sporting Club Delhi 1 with the team from the capital, putting now a little bit of pressure on the red and gold. Bavovic loses the ball. Rashid looking for Nanda. Miguel plays it to Edmund. Edmund and Ezezari with an attempt. I think he would have been offside. Yeah, he was offside. Clean, clear offside. The man who's already scored 4 goals in 2 matches, or not even 2 matches, mistake from Delhi FC, but they clear. Azhar to his twin Ayman, back to Azhar, back to Ayman. Ayman looking to play on Augustin, but Prabsukan plays along and clears for a throw-in. Delhi being adventurous. Delhi has the ball back. Keep it. Hudu. Joseph Sani. Hudu. Looking across. Manoj Mohammed. Manoj Mohammed. And that should be another corner for Delhi. Most of the Indian forwards slice the ball. Not sure why no one tries bottom corners. Yeah, that's a good observation here. Because I think that is game knowledge, ball control. We talk a lot about these things, right? And that is something, that is a weakness for a lot of our players, right? Corner, ball, third corner. Manoj Mohammed to take it this time. Puts it into Indian zone, hit it out by East Bengal. Delhi have the ball back. Gogu plays it to Augustin. Augustin chips it forward, headed out. Still back with Delhi. Manoj Mohammed on the other flank. Ooh, that was tricky. Joseph Sani. Back to Gogu. And played out by Bipin for a throw-in. In the first 9 minutes of that second 45, Sporting Club Delhi, the more active of the two teams, the Kolkata Giants are allowing them to play, and that's a foul from Miguel. And it's not the first. That's what Hudu is saying, at least. Yeah. Miguel saying, "What did I do?" And Hudu was still having a conversation, but with a smile. Manoj Mohammed. And I think Azhar on the ball. Will try and get it into the box. Rafael Ribeiro, Andrea Bavovic in that danger zone. Too close to the keeper. And Prabhukan easily collects. Mohammed, nice curl, but when you play too close to the keeper, it's actually no chance. Delhi have the ball back. East Bengal headed out. And Delhi have the ball back with Augustin. Earns another corner for Delhi. Sustained pressure from SC Delhi. Surprisingly, East Bengal FC are fine with this. Don't understand that. And the Kolkata Giants are not really trying to play out, control the game more. Once more corner, Manoj Mohammed. Fourth. That's a good one. Headed out by Miguel. And this might be a chance for East Bengal to break on the counter. Edmund. And cleared by Delhi. Ooh, Edmund with the foul on Azhar. Mohammed Azhar. As Delhi try and build up from the back. 56 plus minutes played. East Bengal 3. And that's a through ball for Babovic, which he won't get to. Oh. PV Vishnu being looked at as a substitute option at East Bengal. He's going to come on. Question is it Bipin? Or might it be Nanda that Oscar Bruzon will want to replace? Both his wings have been relatively inactive. Ball with Nanda against Manoj Mohammed. Nanda plays it back. Miguel looking for Exejari and Vipin. And yeah, it is Nanda who comes off with PV Vishnu. Now sporting the number 7 jersey. Coming on. Interesting will be if PV Vishnu will slot in on the right or go on as usual left, and then Bipin will be asked to shift to the right. It looks like it that PV Vishnu will play on the left and Bipin now on the right. Okay, the East Bengal attackers were already in the box. Which they're not allowed to. That's a foul for PV Vishnu. Shin on shin. Yeah. That's the one always the player in action. As Delhi SC in the 60th minute try to get a second goal. Vishnu steals the ball from Gogu, and then Vishnu clatters into Gogu. Oh, yeah. Gogu wants a free kick. And even wants a card for P. Vishnu. Free kick. SC Delhi. Azhar and Hudu with the ball. Hudu plays it into the danger area. It gets there. Babovic with a header. Rapsukan has the ball. Best attempt from Mateja Babovic. It's been called playing a little too nonchalant, too sort of casually, in my opinion, with that 3-1 lead. I would have liked them to play for a fourth, because then if you score a fourth, I think this is game, set, and match. Mateja Babovic set to come off. And Alan Saji comes on. It's a surprising one to me because Babovic was the striker, was sort of getting better in the second 45. East Bengal steal the ball. Vishnu, PV Vishnu. PV Vishnu. That's a good save from Vishal Yadav. Ayman. Azhar. Ribeiro. Gogo. Gogu to Joseph Sani to Augustine. Plays it back to Gogu. Azhar Gogu plays it to Augustine, who's playing it into the middle, but Alan Shaji can't get to it. Interesting to see if Delhi will be more dangerous with an attacking Indian duo of Alan Saji and Joseph Sani. Will be interesting to see what and if they can do. Sorry. Get up once. I'll keep talking. SC Delhi trying to clear their lines. They're not doing bad, but East Bengal are just doing enough not to concede another one. 3-1 is helping the Kolkata Giants at the moment. Because SC Delhi are not having some half chances, not some full chances. That makes it a little tricky, in my opinion, for them. That's the question. Can they do enough to bother the red and gold? Can they do enough? I seem to have a streaming problem. Don't know if you're having it as well. Yeah, the stream is back. 64 plus minutes in this Indian Super League encounter of round 2, match week 2. East Bengal Football Club leading 3-1 against Sporting Club Delhi. Back with SC Delhi, Ribeiro looking at Azhar. Udu plays it to Joseph Sani. Can't keep the ball. Rashid, Anwar, Jackson. Ball with Edmund. Miguel, Edmund, Clarence wins the ball. Joseph Sani, does Augustine keep it in? Yes, he does, but he loses the ball to Jay Gupta. Ejazari back to with East Bengal, but they lose it again. Ayman beats Bipin. That's well done. Azhar, Clarence, across to Gogu. Augustine. That's good gameplay from Delhi. Hudu. Azhar, back to Hudu. How are SC Delhi going to capitalize on any momentum if they can't play games at home till later in the season? They struggled quite a bit last time around as well with this dynamism. And that's a good opportunity. Alan Saji as well as Joseph Sani miss in the middle. Manoj Mohammed putting the ball in. 66th minute. Sasha, to answer your question simply at the moment, as they show the replay once again, Manoj Mohammed, good ball. Joseph Sorry, Alan Saji, and then Joseph Sani can't get to it. And I don't understand why he goes with his left foot. That's a right-footed opportunity. Sasha, to try and answer your question, is the scheduling is not done by any logic. This week at home, next week away, then again at home, and then away. This schedule is made according to availability of grounds and venues across India. So therefore, there are teams who have an advantage, and there are a lot of teams who will have a disadvantage. So therefore, yeah, um, don't come with commercial considerations. Don't come with advantage or disadvantage. This season is being played because it has to be played. Nothing more, nothing less. So therefore, yeah, that's the reality. As Vishnu is on the left, can't get past Ribeiro. Gogu. Joseph Sani loses the ball too easily. Miguel, Rashid, Edmund. There's a player down, Joseph Sani. Joseph Sani. Cramps. Looks like in both legs. Oh no, is it the right? Miguel Ferreira. Done very, very well. Devendra Murgaonkar coming in last good season from, I remember the ACL season of FC Goa under Ferrando. Oh, yeah. And that was like, is it that 4 or 5 years ago? It's COVID times, right? And Tungamar coming on for Ayman. Not bad substitution to make. Maybe you can use this season for him. Roshan, yeah, I think that's the hope with a lot of these guys, right? I mean, Delhi FC has some interesting young talent, some experienced talent as well. But again, how are these boys going to utilize that opportunity? Are they going to be able to show, to play? What can they do, right? Difficult, right? And we go on, right? We're talking who is a talent, who is not a talent. Yeah, it's insane at the moment to think about it. So new reinforcements after 69 minutes for SC Delhi, as they hope they can bother the red and gold. Because I think a second goal could be a lifeline for them. But because, yeah, he's been goal on one side living a little dangerously, but maybe they are confident that they won't concede another. That's my understanding at the moment of how they're playing this game, as my stream seems to have gotten itself entangled. I don't know if your international stream has also gotten hanged. Why? What more bad news is coming, Mahesh? Tell me. As I am at the moment visualless of this encounter because it has gotten stuck. I don't know if you're facing the same issue that I am facing. Okay. Don't know if there are issues today with the streaming. Ah, it's back. Sorry. 72 minutes plus played, still 3-1. East Bengal trying to keep their line, trying to control things at the back. Prabsukan plays it into Gogu, who's looking for Devendra, but cleared. Miguel beats Ayman. Miguel beats Ayman, looking for options, finds Bipin Singh. Bipin Singh, cleared by the keeper. Still Bipin, on the edge of the box, attempt blocked. But again, back with East Bengal. Chunga. Chunga plays it on ball with Jay Gupta. PV Vishnu. Okay, Roshan, weird. And I've got another hang. Throw in East Bengal. What is it? A free kick? No, free kick given. For the red and gold, Miguel and Bipin once more over the ball. Wanted to play quickly. Looks like Mohammed Rakib and David are coming on. Looks like Oscar wants. Oh, that's a good free kick from Bipin. Sejari heads it on, but it goes wide. This is match cancelled. Office closing ground. Has it been officially cancelled? Let me just check. Has there been any official communication from the Blasters on the matter? That's the drinks break after 75 minutes. I don't see anywhere that it's cancelled. I don't know, Mahesh, where you are getting that info that it is cancelled. It might get cancelled. I know that that's the conversations happening. The media press conference got cancelled today, but and then it was done online. So don't seem to read anything. Again, I can't confirm that information so far that tomorrow's Kerala Blasters versus Mumbai City FC match has been cancelled. I don't know, Mahesh, where you're getting that info from, but it could happen, as I say. But at the moment, there's no confirmation of that. Vishal plays it to Azhar, gets it back to the keeper who's going to punt it long. Finds Devendra, but he loses the ball. Oh, that's a lovely through ball to AJ Zari, but well blocked by Ribeiro. Augustin. Edmund comes in. Oh, Augustin. Is that a foul? Looks to be fine. Yeah, there is some contact, but nothing wild. There's going to be a triple change for East Bengal FC as Bipin comes off. AJ Zari. Who's the third? Rovik coming on. It's a goal kick. And Edmund comes off as well. Um, Eastbourne looks better defensively in the second half. Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I think Delhi is not dangerous enough. I think that's the main thing also. It's a combination of that East Bengal has stood better, and that's nearly a through ball for Alan Saji. Uh, Rakib being put under pressure. Mohamed Rakib clears it for a throw in. No, that was the games we could win it all. Only going to watch the next game, doing watch along for that too. It depends on things. I'm not always doing watch alongs. Anupam, I'm doing today a lot. Yeah, Jamshedpur, Punjab. See, I'm gonna do one. Go in the box, on the edge of the box. Go. The captain corner once more for Delhi. Um, East Bengal 3-1. Sounds clear, clean again after an early Delhi lead. Lucky with the penalty because it was Clarence Edmund was never a foul. Lucky with the 2-1. So you don't know what that much could have been without that. But then the third is a class goal. Now 5-4 corners for Delhi. Once more, Manoj Mohammed. That's a good one. That's a header. And Ribeiro, Rafael Ribeiro, just over the crossbar. Yeah, but Ezejari, Miguel, there's class. This East Bengal team, the squad has class, and they've shown it even though Sal Crespo missing the game. Ribeiro, that's a good header. Ooh, touches the crossbar and goes over. And Ribeiro still thinking, if that had been a goal. So therefore, Anupam, but overall, East Bengal, yeah, they are that bit better against than Delhi. So deserve to lead and win. Ooh, could have been a danger zone, but Rashid's back header goes as far as Prabsukhan. Chance for Delhi to break. Augustin plays it across. Ball to Alan Saji against Delhi. Still have the ball. Gogu can't get past. Yeah, Oscar not fully happy. Gogu to take a long throw in. Yeah, he knows a second one, and suddenly you've got game on. Clearly has to be said. As I said, I would have liked East Bengal to try and score a fourth. Gogu with a long throw in. Hodu, Gogu. Gogu gets a cross in. East Bengal clear. Manoj Mohammed plays it back to Azhar. Chance for East Bengal now to maybe quickly counter. Advantage East Bengal. Miguel, lovely turn, lovely movements. Being chased by 2, by 3. And Ribeiro will allow the ball to roll away. Yeah, I agree with Oscar. He allowed the advantage to play on, but didn't have an advantage. Could have been given as a free kick. +82 minutes played. 3-1 East Bengal. Augustine on the right. Looking to cross it, but into the arms of Prabsugan. Single. East Bengal trying to build up. Oh, Anwar. Jacob has to clear. But again, back with Delhi. Ribeiro. Gugu. Chunga. Chunga chips it into nowhere land. No man's land. Sorry, nowhere land is also good. Augustine. Nice. Hodu back to Augustine, who's got some space. Augustine at the edge of the box, and that's cleared by Anwar Ali. Delhi are getting to interesting spaces. They're getting into the right spaces, but that either that last pass or the finish isn't there. Gugu plays it across. Ayman. And again, that last pass missing. Long ball from East Bengal. And that's a handball. Yeah. Ribeiro to Gugu. Ayman. Hudu. Chungamar. Augustine. And can't keep the ball in. Throw in for East Bengal. Nearly 85 minutes played. Still 3-1 for the Kolkata Giants. East Bengal. Oh, I think that hit the woodwork, or was it the keeper? Miguel. Miguel. Were it the palms or were it the... Oh, yeah. Lucky there, Vishal Yadav. Gets his hands to it, and then the woodwork saves for him. Corner taken. Rashid. Rashid from distance. Headed out. Chunga Amar. Stays with East Bengal. Shovik. Across to Miguel. PV Vishnu. Ball dispossessed by Gogu. Chunga Amar. Jay Gupta. East Bengal get the ball, lose the ball. We're in the 88th minute. Ball out again to Augustin with some space. Plays it short to Chunga. Chungamar looking at options, but can't control himself and loses the ball. But again, back with Delhi. Chungamar turns it around. Not a bad effort, but that will not put Prabsukan under any pressure. I guess that's it. Maybe Delhi scores a goal, but don't think East Bengal drop points. Yeah. Roshan, I agree with you. It's East Bengal again lose the ball. Hudu chips it forward and Alan Shanji down, but the referee doesn't consider it. Hudu has given a good account of himself. The Ghanaian Ribeiro clears his lines. Hudu, Gogu, cheered by Vishnu. They've done decent for themselves, and Nathan Raina coming on for Chunga. And at the other end, it's Azhar off and Isaac on. Nathan Raina coming on. Hudu, Chunga, Gogu. Gogu with the ball across. Again, too close to the keeper. Every half sort of decent potential cross attempt goes too close to the keeper from Delhi. And David loses the ball. In just a few years, with no club from North India, we now have 3 Interkashi, Punjab FC, and Sporting to developing next year. Kashmir joins us. So I felt really great for the region as a whole. Let's see, Anupam, what happens. Martin Raina, sorry, Rakib, and earns a goal kick. 6 minutes of added time to this encounter. As Rafael Ribeiro's on the ground with cramps. The Brazilian. The legs are hurting. Brazilian has done the meters. He's done actually quite well at the back, but at the end of the day, it's a 3-1 for East Bengal. Ball into the danger zone, headed onwards by David. That's an attempt from SC Delhi, but no real bother for Prabsukan. Manoj Mohammed, who's had a good game, the left back for SC Delhi overall. See, SC Delhi overall didn't have a bad game, but again, what I've said a few times, experience does count. And that is something that East Bengal Football Club have. Besides quality, also experience. Is that a corner? Yep, given by the referee. Corner for the red and gold. 94th minute. Miguel and Vishnu, and they're playing it short. But Delhi steal the ball. And Rashid, as a captain, clears it high and wide. As we getting into the latter stages, Delhi once more with the ball. And they lose it. Miguel, he's got it. Let's see, is he going to take a shot? And that's a fourth. No, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It is. Lovely goal. Best player of the match, in my opinion. Scores the fourth. And Hi, Pujan. 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. And Miguel Ferreira. And he's got a celebration to do with Mohamed Rakib. I don't know. Huh? Okay, we'll have to learn that. Celebration. But Miguel Ferreira ensures that the red and gold stay top of the Indian Super League now with 7-1 goals, 6 points, plus 6 goals. Once more, SC Delhi lose the ball in build-up. And Miguel Ferreira, if given that space, Vishal can't even anticipate that the ball would go that way. That's class. That is class. Miguel Ferreira. And another game. Another win for East Bengal. Another loss for Delhi. And shows you playing little nicely, having a lot of half chances or getting into the danger zone is nice. But at the end of the day, scoring goals is what counts. And deserving goal, Miguel Ferreira. I totally agree. It's just nice to see his movements, his turns, anticipation, how he controls the pace if need be. And that's that. Yeah, Pujan, but that's football. But again, the question will be there, Devendra. If the penalty is not given, does the game run differently? And that's the final whistle from Crystal John. Kolkata Giants East Bengal Football Club score 4-1 victory against Sporting Club Delhi after a 3-0 against Northeast United a few days back. 4-1 for East Bengal Football Club. That's a good result. And as Miguel Ferreira goes over to Rafael Ribeiro and has a conversation, the two Brazilians. SC Delhi has a lot to learn, as I've said, a lot to learn in this Indian Super League season if they want to stay up. Again, a lot of people say that Mohammedan Sporting are the weakest side in the league. Odisha FC could be in the mix. But the question at the end of the day is, how quickly does Delhi learn? Because at the moment we have relegation. East Bengal cooked Northeast United FC and Sporting Club Delhi coming for Mohammad Subhajar next. When are they playing them though? In late April. So Anupam, still a long, long way to go. Um, right, and I think there are other teams who could be part of that mix. Um, looks very, very good at the moment, and yeah, if they cannot win the league this season, then it's not going to happen for long season for long time. I guess Kumar is what you mean. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Um, East Bengal has had a few opportunities, especially in the Trevor Morgan era, um, in the early 2010s, where they could maybe should have won the I League. They didn't, but as I said, and then and Soyberg is not even had not even played so far. So that's an opportunity of building a team. Last 25 minutes, I thought Sporting Club Delhi will score at least one goal. Aman, to be very honest with you, I at the start of the second half, I thought they might be able to score. And the second they took off Babovic, it was like, who's going to score? Sorry, Alan Saji, no, didn't look like he will be able to score. Joseph Sunny, then you bring in Chunga, then you bring in Devendra. It doesn't show me um, the capabilities of scoring, um, and it shows you what a goal scoring striker, what a difference it can make. Is a Jari with now 4 goals after 2 matches, especially that the 3-1 which he scored was really, really good, really, really brilliant, and deserving winners. Delhi had, yeah, were unlucky with the penalty. One has to mention that as well. I don't know what would have happened if the penalty hadn't been given, but overall, one has to say, yeah, there's no doubt. East Bengal Football Club were the much better of the two teams, and won it in the end. To me, Delhi SC, a lot of inexperience, um, lack of that as well. So therefore, for me, in the end, it's a result which yeah, where I think there's not much of a discussion to happen on that, because I think they were yeah, they were always the better of the two. And yeah, how many matches will each team play in total to the end of the league? 13 matches. 13 matches, right? Foreign strikers are needed in this league. Yes, Aman. And I think East Bengal have the best chance to win the league until now, unless Mohammed give chance to win. Let's see, Kumar. I, as you said, it's an interesting one to see, and what happens or what doesn't happen. But to me, East Bengal were a title contender. East Bengal are a title contender this season. And Neil says East Bengal squad looks like top three team. Could challenge if they keep the consistency. Agree with that. I think Anand Sahaj is not at all a talent. I think if he proves me wrong. Kumar, talent or not, he might have been a talent at youth level, but again, it doesn't convince me at the moment the way he's playing, and needs to do more in my opinion. And that's the problem that I see not only with him but a lot of young strikers, Indian strikers who are getting game time this season. Right? It's not as always like, hey, I'm not getting game time. Hey, it's not this, it's not that. So from that perspective, I would say. Not only Alan Saji, but all the young Indian strikers, even not even young, even the older ones need to do better. Edmund with a good game, very good game, but not as a striker, more as a number 10. That was good to see, which I think is also his best position. I don't see Edmund as an out and out striker. I see Edmund Lalindika more as a playmaker, as a number 10. So therefore, that's a good game from his side. And yeah, let's wait and see what East Bengal do. And with that, slowly I'll come to an end. Once more, always the reminder: like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with another live watch along a little later, in little over 20 minutes, with the game of Jamshedpur FC versus Punjab FC. So Punjab FC enter the competition today. And Orko says Bengal didn't use their ace card yet. They did this without their new signing, Sobek. Orko, ace signing or not, again, Ejazari is already a handful, and Soybek, I don't even know. Um, Again, he will be most probably needed at some stage. Let's see. And Neil says no more excuses for Indian forwards. They will get minutes. Prove what you can. Yes, Neil. And for example, Ishan Pandita is not even playing, right? So therefore, Mohammad Neville we've seen. So therefore, is then and let's see. And Joseph Sani is much better than Alan Saji. Looked like it, but even Joseph Sani decision making not the best. So therefore, those are the realities. Indian strikers need to learn fast, need to learn quickly. I go back to what Neil said that they take the shots rather than trying to keep it on the ground and try to place it. And with that, I'll come to an end of this live, guys. I'll be back in 22 minutes, 22 to 25 minutes with another live Championship FC versus Punjab FC. See you then. See you then.